So, howdy team. We wanted to give you a bit of an update as to what's been going on. We enjoyed a couple of days in Fort Bragg, California. We arrived in Thursday after riding 8 hours in the rain.
Yeah.
And we gotta say our rain gear is not a fail. We're happy about that. So that gave us an extra day to sit around and take care of some admin. We had some banking and insurance issues to deal with, a few other administrative loose ends. You know, when you're on vacation, you can always push that stuff down the road and deal with it when you get home. When you live on the road, you can't push it down, you've got to deal with it. And so we were dealing with stuff. So we enjoyed the extra day at the Super 8, which was, you know, for a budget
Modest
motel.
accommodations, it was fine.
Yeah, it was suitable for what we needed. Took care of a bunch of stuff. And then late Saturday afternoon, an email came in. Now, as you probably know, we had been planning to spend 10 weeks in the US. We were going to go to Horizons Unlimited in Mariposa, California in mid-April, attend that event as speakers and share some of what we have to share. And then we were going to go to Overland Expo West in Flagstaff, Arizona, the third week, I think it was in May.
Third weekend of May.
And do the same thing there. We were really excited about both events. Then we got this email late Saturday afternoon telling us that due to the weather conditions and the situation in Mariposa, California, the Horizons Unlimited event has been canceled.
Yeah.
And so that left us in a bit of a quandary because we've been enjoying our time here in the States, and there's a whole ton of stuff that we were really looking forward to seeing. But the reason we're here is for those two events. Driving around the States is really expensive. Well, the driving part isn't so expensive, but all the stuff that goes along with it.
And some of the places that we wanted to go to are threatening snow, sub-zero temperatures, and I just didn't want to I didn't want to risk getting caught in the mountains in the snow and staying over somewhere up there.
So we looked at it and we
Yeah.
thought, okay, we can't go to the event now in mid-April, so we're going to have to stick around for like 7 more weeks, I think it is, before the event in Flagstaff in Arizona, and then get into Mexico. And for 7 weeks of driving around the US, we decided that the juice wasn't worth the squeeze on that one. And so we're really looking forward to getting to OE West and reconnecting with some folks that we've met before and contributing back to the community. We've determined that's not going to work for us. So instead, as the Taco Bell slogan says, we're going to make a run for the border, which is good and bad. It's good because we'll be able to get into Mexico, get to our first project there just outside of Ensenada quicker, perhaps as early as Easter weekend. We're still finalizing those details. But the downside is those 2 months that we had, that was kind of padding in the US for all the loose ends that we were going to look at. We haven't, for example, purchased a spot or an inReach, a satellite tracking and SOS system. And we had lots of time to deal with that. Well, we don't anymore. We were looking to wear down the tires that came with the bikes when we bought them, and then replace those tires in San Diego before we went into Mexico.
And I'm in the process of determining that my suspension is probably just too soft for riding the way we're going to ride, and the luggage that I've got. And Michael's already upgraded his. I put it off, thought I'm not going to need that. I don't have that much stuff. I'm not that heavy. And the more I look at it and think of it, going, oh, if I'm going to do this, I need to do this now. So I have to make a decision.
But that's okay, because we've got 8 weeks in which to do it.
But now we don't.
Well, I mean, we've got as much time as
Oh, we do. We don't have to go over the border right now. We're just, it was going to be the beginning of June, and now it looks like it's going to be the beginning of April. So, it changes things.
Yeah.
Which is fine. That's what being on the road's about. You gotta be flexible.
And that's okay. So we're reshaping our route. We're heading south almost directly towards San Diego.
Yeah.
We've got a few commitments along the way, minor commitments that we've made, so we're going to keep to those. But that still keeps us pretty much on a line down to San Diego and towards the border. And we'll see what we can accomplish on the way. I had actually last week ordered some stuff through Cycle Gear, and I had done the math based on what they told me, hoping that it was going to arrive here today. Well, we're here today. It isn't here. It's not supposed to get here until Thursday, days from now. So I got to give Cycle Gear 2 thumbs up. Their return policy is fantastic. So even though they're shipping this stuff in for me, as soon as it arrives in the shop, they're going to return it, reimburse me. Meanwhile, I've purchased the stuff again, and I'm shipping it to a Cycle Gear in San Diego, where we've got lots of time to get to it.
It'll be there when we get there.
And it'll be there when we get there.
But other things that we've ordered and had shipped here and there, we're gonna have a hard time meeting some of those. They won't get there. We'll be gone. I'm like, oh.
We had coordinated for someone to collect some stuff and bring it to us in Mariposa, which isn't going to happen now. So we have to figure that one out.
But I can see the shrug together.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're super excited. We were lying in bed last night looking at each other saying, this is getting real.
This is getting
Like,
real.
we're actually going to be in Mexico now versus
Yeah.
like 2 months from now.
That's right. That's right.
So-
It's gonna be,
Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Awesome. Okay. So in the meantime, while we've been talking, you've been watching some video clips of our ride along California
Highway 101.
No,
Oh,
no.
Highway 1. Sorry.
Highway 1.
Amazing.
Pacific Coast Highway. We're just showing you a few clips, but believe me, the whole ride is like this.
Highly
The-
recommended.
The view is stunning. The road is serpentine, up and down, back and forth. You're up and down through the gearbox. It is a wonderful ride, especially when it's not raining. And it did
Yeah,
rain
it did
today.
rain today. It was so nice. Had all the cold weather gear on though. Like I had all the linings on, had the heated hand grips on, had my heated shirt on because it's
was-
5 degrees when we got up this morning.
Yeah.
So it was cold, but it was dry. So it was really nice. Yeah.
So if you get the chance to ride the Pacific Coast Highway, do so. We won't be able to ride the whole length of it. There's a section in Big Sur that's been
Washed out.
big
Road's fallen away,
landslide for
yeah.
the last 2 months. They've been trying to fix it. Caltrans, I've been told, and I've been using now. Caltrans has a website that does a really good job of reporting on road conditions. You go to the site, you type in the highway, and it'll tell you the whole length of that highway where the issues lie. So that's it for now. We'll leave you to watch a little bit more of the road video here, and we'll look forward to connecting with you soon.